Hello students, hope you are doing well. Today we will start with the lesson Daydreams. All of us indulge in daydreams. What is daydream? Daydreams are a series of pleasant thoughts that distract from the present. Children, we all indulge in daydreams. Remember the time in school when teacher was teaching you and you were busy trying to guess what mama had made to eat at home? And what you would do after you go home? Remember? What are all these? This is you indulging in daydreams. Now, in this lesson, we will see a husband and wife who are spending their time in daydreams. Let's read and find out what this lesson is about. Once there lived a couple who spent a lot of time in idle talk. One day the husband said, I have always wanted to keep cows. If by chance I get some extra money from somewhere, I am going to buy a few cows. But that means a lot of work. You have to feed the cows, walk them, bathe them, milk them. Cows need a lot of looking after. One cow would be enough. There's no need to buy more cows, said the wife. Now, in this passage, we see that there is a couple, a husband and wife, who are talking. Idle talk means without purpose or effect. So here the husband says that if by any chance, by chance means a possibility of something happening. So, if he gets some extra money from somewhere, he will use that money to buy few cows. The wife replies saying that why do you need to buy more cows? One should be enough. She is asking him that does he know how much work it takes to take care of a cow? You have to feed the cow, walk them, bathe them, milk them. So why would they need more than one cow? But think of all the milk we'll get if we buy more, said the husband. That's true, the wife agreed. There will be so much milk that we can even have plenty of dahi and butter and ghee. Wouldn't it be lovely? How lucky that I have all these earthen pots kept aside. I'll use one of the pots for milk, one for dahi, one for butter. The ghee I'll put in another jar, and I'll use this remaining pot to send milk to my sister. Now, in this passage, we will see that the husband is trying to convince his wife. He is telling her that just think about all the milk that we can get if we buy more cow. The wife, she agrees, and she is making her own plans now that what she will do with so much milk. So she says that if we get so much milk, we can have more dahi, more butter and more ghee. And she has kept some earthen pots aside which she will use to store all these. She says that the dahi, butter and milk will go in the earthen pots and the ghee she will put in another jar. And there will be one pot of milk left which she will send to her sister. Send milk to your sister? Who said you could send milk to your sister? There will be plenty of milk if we have so many cows. Why shouldn't I send it to my sister? Because we are going to sell it in the market. That's why. I will decide what to do with all that milk. And not a drop of it goes to your sister, remember. I'll see how you can stop me from sending a pot full of milk to my dear sister. I do all the hard work running after the cows. So naturally, I will decide what happens to the milk. Just try stopping me, the wife exclaimed. Now, in this passage, we see the husband and wife are fighting. Why have they started fighting? Because the wife is saying that I will send a pot of milk to my sister. The husband is not very happy. He says that she cannot send any milk to her sister because he is planning to sell the milk in the market. But the wife is angry. She's saying that I will be doing so much work to take care of the cow. So why can't I decide what to do with it? Why can't I send a pot of milk to my sister? She is also telling him that you just try stopping me. Is that so? Shouted the husband. Watch this then. He began to lift and smash the earthen pots one by one. His wife began to scream. The husband at this point is very angry, and he's showing her, or he's trying to show her, what will happen if she does not listen to him. So he starts breaking the earthen pots one by one, and his wife is scared and she starts screaming. Gopal Band, who was passing by, heard all the commotion and rushed inside. When he heard what had happened, he picked up a stout stick that stood in a corner and began to swish it through the air and pound it on the floor. The husband and wife were both astounded to see his antics. "What are you doing?" they inquired. So we see that this person, Gopal Band, who was passing by, hears all this screaming and all this noise that is going on, and he runs inside. Both the husband and wife tell Gopal Band about the entire discussion. At this point we see that Gopal Band, he picks up a stout means fat, he picks up a fat stick from the corner and he begins to move it in the air and to pound it on the floor. Looking at this, both the husband and wife are surprised. They are asking him what he was doing. "Move aside," said Gopal Band. "I have to drive away your greedy cows. You have left them wander, and now they have ruined my field of beans and cucumbers. Oh, my lovely field of beans and cucumbers." "But you don't have a field of beans and cucumbers," said the husband. As soon as he said that, Gopal Band stopped wielding the stick and looked at him with raised eyebrows. The husband and wife understood what he was trying to tell them. Can you tell what he wanted to say? So, when the husband and wife asked Gopal Band what he was doing with the stick, Gopal Band replied saying that he was trying to scare away the cows who had come into his field of beans and cucumbers. At this the husband, he replies saying, "Arey, but you don't have a field of beans and cucumbers." As soon as the husband says that, Gopal Band stops moving his stick and he looks at him. The husband and wife understood what he was trying to tell them. Children, have you understood what Gopal Band is trying to tell this husband and wife? Gopal Band is trying to tell this husband and wife that they are wasting their time fighting over something which does not exist. They are wasting their time fighting over their daydreams. Children, with this we finish explanation for this lesson. We will stop here. Thank you for listening. Take care and goodbye.